Hi, everybody. Angel here with confidenceiscatchy.com. Thanks for tuning in to our Thank Our Sponsors segment today. I'm here today with Megan Mitchell of Magical Solutions, and she's going to tell us all about what she does with energy work and how that relates to how confident you feel. So, Megan, tell us a little bit about what you do.
I work as a practitioner in energy, as you've mentioned. All of my work is designed to help guide people to make seemingly impossible transformations in their lives through coaching, hypnosis, Reiki, healing energy, you name it. Pretty much do it. I don't do windows. That's about the only thing I really don't do. But I do all of that to help people get a reconnection to their soul and become aligned mind, body, and soul. So that's really a gist of what I do. But really, if you're looking to make a change in your life, I'm here to help you do that.
Awesome. I know that when I met you, you were getting into Reiki and just starting out with your business, and you've added so many things. And I'm excited to hear more about some of the stuff you're doing online and virtually, and especially this program that they're starting to launch. So tell us more about what that's all about.
I've been doing a lot of work in person. I've done mobile work where I've gone to people, but I've been limited. My range has been limited to where my car will take me for the most part and where my time will allow for me to go. But then I've learned there's so much more that I can do. And I've had a number of people who have requested me to do some work with them. I've done a bunch of hypnosis clients via video. Which has been fantastic for people who have had a lot of struggles. They've had limiting beliefs that they wanted to break through, fears that have, excuse me, have really caused a lot of blocks in moving forward in their life. Mm-hmm. And I've been really blessed to be able to have this sort of arena to do that in. I also do Reiki at a distance, which is allowing for energy healing to bring you back into balance and remove some pain, maybe anxiety, stress, you name it. It really, Reiki is one of the things that works across the board. There's no contraindications, which means that it doesn't work against anything other than maybe someone who might have low blood pressure. We just do a little bit of bolstering, and we have them stay seated in an upright position when they do it. That's really the only thing when it comes to Reiki that has to be watched out for. I do readings, I do tarot and oracles, I do pendulum work, I do chakra balancing, and I can do that with you being in the comfort of your own home. Crystal healing as well. You can just get as comfortable as you want to be in your most safe and secure place. If that's a hammock outside, which you look like you might have one nearby because you're in that lovely outdoor setting. If it's your bed or your awesome recliner in your living room, the only thing I request is when we're working together that you just limit distractions. We have enough of those in our lives. Yeah. So that's
I think video it has helped so many of us in our businesses. This kind of Zoom and live stream and all of this video stuff that we now have available to us that we didn't have before is helping so many people in so many different ways with all kinds of businesses. Who would have even predicted that 10 or 15 years ago?
It's a great way to reach out to people and still have that face-to-face feeling, and also get a feel for the person that you're talking to. I had started doing Skype calls with people prior to video becoming so popular and easy to do. Yeah. And it was so hard for people to really connect with who I am and get a feel for what I'm bringing to the table as a practitioner, just because energy is great and you can hear that in someone's voice, but there's something about catching somebody's aura and the energy that they're bringing that you can see beyond just hearing. And then there's always feeling and doing it in person too. I mean, that takes it up another level altogether. But there's no reason why this can't be what works for people.
Yeah, it's a really wonderful technology that we have now available to all of us, which is, again, 15, 20 years ago, we would have been like, what? It's going to do what?
Seriously. It's
we never would have thought of that. Now, I love that when we talked about the challenge and the confidence, my confidence challenge, and what the challenge was going to be, we talked about the artist's way and how that book has impacted you, and this whole idea of taking ourselves on a date. I took myself on a date with my bathtub last night for about an hour. It was fantastic.
That is literally my sacred place.
Is taking advantage of their challenge in a similar way. But tell us a little bit about the program that you're basing on that book, because it was really interesting to me to see how you're turning that into something that can really help a lot of people.
The program that I'm starting is called Creative Alchemy. I'm all about alchemy. Alchemy is all about transforming something that was once not necessarily anything beautiful or enjoyable or valuable to some extent. It may have had a little bit of value to it, but really transforming it to something beautiful and lush and amazing. And, you know, you look at lead, turning it into gold. That's the traditional idea of alchemy. Well, we're turning our leadened energies, our leadened creativity into something powerful. Now, the artist's way is a misnomer. People think it's all about, oh, I have to have like an artist background. I need to be able to paint. I need to be able to write. I need to be a musician or something. No, you don't have to. You don't. You don't have to feel like you have a creative bone in your body. It doesn't matter. It's not about being a creative. It's about tapping into our creative abilities. And we all have them. We all have them, regardless of your faith and belief system. And if we want to bring that in really quick, if we go by the idea that God is the creator, the ultimate creator, and God created us in God's image, then we're creators. And if we are meant to live our lives as God would want us to, if we're going to put a persona on God, a human persona, then we should be creating too. Now, I'm not a big person to should on other people, but do what you need to do. But I believe that creating is the number one thing that we need to do in our lives to feel our full purpose. And so my goal is to help facilitate people to tap into that creativity, however that is for each person. We use the book, The Artist's Way, as a kind of focal point, something to come back to, a touchstone to keep us focused. But the class will be online. It's a group class. We'll have, it'll be similar to this, where people will be able to come into a webinar. They'll be able to participate. There'll be times for people to ask questions. There'll be times for people to share. It'll be fantastic. And then it'll be a 14-week program, and we'll meet together first to get everybody on board, set expectations. And then each week we'll take one chapter from the book, but the chapter is considered like a week. And everyone will do what they need to do during that week to follow along with the chapter. And I'm there to support them. If they need anything, they can reach out to me. If they need some ideas, if they're feeling stuck, that's my job. That is facilitator, to help them move forward and not get stuck and
That's awesome.
Find their creativity. So that's ultimately what this is, to transform their lives into a creative, experiential life.
That sounds awesome. I'm really excited for you to roll that out. And I'm excited for everyone in the group to have another program to try. I mean, this My Confidence Challenge has been basically a 12-week challenge. So very similar, doing something every week that's a little bit different, that's intentional, that makes you think about, why am I doing what I'm doing? And the whole goal is to build confidence. And that's essentially what you're doing with your program, is to get people to build their creative confidence, so that they can go out and be creators. And I think you're right to say that when you're in your purpose, it's almost always you're creating something, whether you're creating a feeling for other people or you're creating a thing. It's always something that's coming from you, that's emanating out.
And regardless of whether you're doing it for someone else, ultimately, as long as you're doing these creative things with your own thought in mind, like you are able to enjoy the moment, be in the moment, and really be there and be present. And you'd be amazed at how this will take you through healing some past things. It'll take you through exploring new things. It'll also help you to reconnect with things that you might not have really been paying attention to,
Awesome.
or ignoring in a sense.
Yeah.
of avoiding.
Well, I'm definitely excited to have that roll out, and I'm very, very thankful to have you be one of our sponsors this week. I'm so excited to have somebody like you with a business like yours as part of our confidence group, because I think everybody can use their energy to be maximized in this process of learning how to be more confident. So thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'm honored. Thank you so much. If anybody has any questions, my website is magicalsolutions.com. That's SOULUTIONS.
All right. Awesome. Well, everyone go check that out. Get on Megan's program and see what she can do for you.
Quick thing, the program doesn't roll out until the end of August, just so that people can get through the summer and have their
Perfect.
focus.
Well, they'll be at the end of my program. They can come to your program. Awesome.
There you go. See? No worries. Roll it right together.
Roll it right in. That's it. Thank you
Be
so much,
blessed.
Megan. Have a great day. And everybody, go check out her site and see what she's got going on. Bye, guys.